What happens when bowling night has no dress code? It's not what you think. This is about respect, community, freedom. Stay for the story. No clothes bowling. When you hear a phrase like that, your mind could easily race. It conjures up images that might seem shocking or perhaps even a little wild. Our culture often associates nudity with something provocative or sensational. But tonight, we're peeling back those assumptions to explore a different kind of story. One that is far quieter and more thoughtful than you might expect. We're heading inside a private event at a classic bowling alley in Pennsylvania, where the familiar sounds of rolling balls and crashing pins fill the air. It's a night dedicated to the simple joy of the game, the thrill of a perfect strike, the satisfaction of a tricky spare, and the easy comfort of good company. On the surface, everything looks and feels completely normal. The only difference is that the dress code is, well, no dress code at all. This is a story about a community that chooses to leave their clothes, and perhaps some of their inhibitions, in the locker. They come together to enjoy a classic American pastime in a way that feels natural and liberating to them. For this group, it's less about the act of being naked, and more about the feeling of being free. This documentary takes a gentle and curious look at a world that many people don't know much about, often because it's misunderstood. Forget any ideas of a chaotic party. This is a well-organized gathering built on a foundation of trust, clear boundaries, and mutual respect. We'll explore the motivations behind choosing to bowl in the buff, understand the important rules that keep everyone safe and comfortable, and discover what the atmosphere inside this unique event really feels like. To understand an event like a naked bowling night, it helps to look past the novelty and first understand the philosophy behind it. It's a practice with a surprisingly rich history and a deeply held set of values. This philosophy is often called naturism, or sometimes nudism, though many prefer naturism as it emphasizes a connection with nature and a holistic lifestyle, not just the absence of clothes. At its heart, naturism is the practice of non-sexual social nudity, almost always in private designated settings. It is not about showing off or being provocative. Instead, it's about personal freedom, vulnerability, and fostering a powerful connection to one's own body and the natural world. For followers, this practice can profoundly promote self-esteem and body positivity. It also encourages deep respect for others and a more accepting, less critical view of the diverse human form. Organized naturism in the US goes back nearly a century. It was largely inspired by German Freikörperkultur, or free body culture, a movement rooted in health and wellness. Early American groups established private clubs, secluded resorts, and dedicated beaches where members could gather safely, far out of public view. To ensure a safe and comfortable environment for everyone, they created strict codes of conduct from the very beginning. The guiding principles have always been clear. Be respectful, be family-friendly, and be completely non-sexual in behavior. The focus is always on shared activities, like swimming, volleyball, and in this case, bowling, rather than on the nudity itself, which quickly becomes unremarkable. Today, naturism includes your neighbors, co-workers, and friends. It's a diverse community of all ages and body types, simply seeking welcoming spaces where they can feel completely unjudged. Imagine a typical bowling alley after hours. The main lights are dim, neon for snacks and drinks hum softly. The venue is rented for a private gathering, only guests and staff. You hear the glide, the satisfying crash of pins, the scoreboard chime. People look like any group of friends out for a game. While not wearing clothes, everyone wears the required bowling shoes. Movement is easy, confident, focus stays on the game. The novelty fades into the background. It becomes less about nudity, and more about shared activity.
The first time, you are a little nervous. But after 5 minutes, you forget about it. You are just trying to beat your last score.
You see all ages and abilities, all body types accepted without a second glance. It is inclusive and liberating, a living demonstration of body acceptance, focused on fun, friendship, and the elusive perfect score. An event like this only works with clear, firm rules everyone agrees to follow. Safety and respect are the twin pillars, starting at the door. This is not a suggestion. Participation requires agreement. Any overtly sexual or inappropriate behavior that makes others uncomfortable is forbidden and means immediate removal. Privacy is sacred. No photography, no video, phones put away. Our filming was done with full consent and identity protection. That commitment is non-negotiable. Naturist rule. Always sit on a towel. Simple, sanitary, respectful. Bowling shoes protect feet and equipment. Staff clean surfaces regularly. Personal interaction rules matter. Consent is key. No unwanted attention or contact. No staring.
We call it the locker room rule. People might be naked, but everyone minds their own business. We are here to bowl.
Trained staff ensure the night stays friendly. These rules make the freedom possible. So, what brings people to a bowling alley in Pennsylvania? To bowl without clothes. It might seem unusual, but for a growing number of people, this is their favorite way to spend a Saturday night. The reasons are as diverse as the people themselves. From college students to retirees, the crowd is a surprising mix. Yet, when you ask them why they come, a few powerful motivations surface again and again. First, the sheer fun. At its core, the appeal is simple. Bowling has always been a wonderfully playful and social activity. A classic American pastime. Stripping away the clothes seems to strip away inhibitions too, transforming a familiar game into something uniquely memorable and surprisingly lighthearted.
It is just pure, simple fun. I laugh more here than anywhere else. There is no pretense, just good times.
Next, community. In a world that can feel isolating, many seek a place to feel truly accepted without judgment. Here, genuine friendships form over shared laughter, cheering on spares, and even offering a little friendly advice on technique. It's a powerful bond. People return for the camaraderie as much as for the game itself. Freedom is another big draw. For a few hours, people shed the uniforms, status symbols, and physical discomfort of their daily lives. Being without clothes can feel profoundly liberating, like a brief but meaningful vacation from the pressures of the everyday world. This vulnerability helps people be more present, to focus on the simple mechanics of the game and enjoy each other's company without distraction. Finally, there's a deep current of body positivity. Here, real bodies of all shapes, sizes, ages, and abilities are not just tolerated, they're normalized and welcomed.
I used to hate my body. Coming here helped me see it is just a body, and it is fine. Now I feel confident, even with clothes on.
The night's mood comes from people, and from careful sound and light. Organizers choose upbeat, familiar playlists, classic rock, pop, and soul, at a volume that encourages conversation. Think 70s, 80s, 90s, tunes that make you tap your feet between turns. Under the music, the rumble of the roll, the crash of pins, the clank of the pin setter, the heartbeat of the event. These familiar sounds ground the experience. It is still just bowling. Lighting swaps harsh overheads, for neon glow, and lane lights, softer, more intimate, with plenty of shadow. Dimmer light helps people feel less exposed, eyes go to the glowing lanes, and scoreboard. Thoughtful sensory details make the space safe, fun, and welcoming. More social club than wild party. It is designed to put people at ease and spark friendly interaction. With the right planning, an unconventional idea becomes a well-organized, thoroughly enjoyable night for a community seeking something different. As the final frames are bowled and the scores are tallied, the evening winds down. People get dressed, but the warm, friendly energy of the night remains. Conversations spill out the door, plans already forming for next time. It was about more than just bowling without clothes. It was trust, acceptance, and authenticity. A reminder that community can be found in unexpected places. What sounds sensational often proves ordinary and deeply human. Clear rules, a sport-first focus, and mutual respect define this considerate, self-aware community. Across the world, people seek unique social experiences and meaningful connection. So we leave you with a question. What does it take to create a community where everyone feels safe and accepted? Share your thoughts respectfully below. For more, explore our stories on global trends and travel.